Hello and welcome to Records Rebuilds. Today we're going to talk about something that is extremely off topic for the channel, and that is the incredibly popular new C8 Z06. Now, why is that so incredibly off topic? Well, you don't know this, but almost every car I own has a salvage title. I don't really buy new cars, but I've had some friends and family that are interested in figuring out how they could get a hold of or get an allocation for the new C8. So I thought, it'd be good just to make a video so I don't have to repeat myself. And yeah, so there is one way left that you have a decent chance of still being able to obtain a 2023 Z06. Now, if you don't know, this car is incredibly anticipated, and the announcement on Tuesday just meant that it really exceeded expectations, and it's even more desirable. It's going to be really hard to get a hold of one. Probably only one avenue remaining that you could get a car secured for 2023, which is of course the first year, and that is getting it through Ciocca Corvette, which is formerly Ciocca Corvette, the #1 selling Corvette dealer in the nation. They're in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I think it just it needs to be said that they are a really trustworthy, good dealer. They've been #1 for a long time because they treat people right. This car, the C8 Z06, is going to be selling for a lot of money above MSRP. They're probably expecting 400 allocations for that car out of over 1,000 Corvette allocations that they get a year. So if they were to take $10,000 above MSRP for each of those 400 cars, we're talking about $4 million, which is a lot for a car dealership, they've already announced they're going to be selling all of their C8 Z06s at MSRP. So if you want to get an MSRP car in the introduction year 2023, this is probably your last chance. If you got incredibly lucky, you could even get a car the first week, because Ciocca Corvette has not taken any reservations for the C8 Z06 up to this point. So let's take a look at what we actually do know for sure based on the email that they sent out. Okay, so what do we actually know 100% for sure based on this email? Well, first, we know that reservations are going to come open next Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021 at noon Eastern Time. We also know that you're going to have to go to www.cioccacorvette.com/reserve-your-z06.htm for information to submit your deposit. I'll put that link down in the comments. Second, we know that your reservation number, your spot in line, if you will, is not going to be known until November 8th. Third, we know that they're asking that we don't call and ask about this. As you can imagine, there's a million people calling their office every day right now. Now, accepting that those are the only things we know for sure about the Z06 list, what else do we know pretty well for sure from other forum posts? Well, we know that Ciocca Corvette has always used a $2,000 refundable deposit in the past. When your allocation comes open, they'll ask you to up that to 5% so that you don't leave them with a car ordered in a way that they can't sell. We think we know that your order on the list is going to be determined by the timestamp on your deposit. Now, you can arrive in person and hand them a check or cash and put your deposit in that way, or you can wire the money to them. We don't know what the account number and what bank and all of that stuff is. That's going to be posted on the website on Tuesday morning. Apparently, the in-person deposits are going to be time-stamped, and obviously the bank wire deposits are going to be time-stamped, and that's how they're going to do it, is just arrange it from top to bottom, whoever got their deposit in first. Of course, that presents a little bit of a conundrum, because if you're going to wire your money in, you know that the bank says it could take up to 24 hours for your deposit to reach their account. I don't really know any way around that to make that any faster. Sometimes it takes a few seconds. Sometimes it could take more than a day. So you're taking a little bit of a risk there. On the other hand, if you go in person, somebody could get their wire deposit in before you're able to get to the front of the line at the actual dealership itself. One small tip that may or may not pay off. We think we know that Ciocca Corvette uses M&T Bank to take their deposits. We know that if you wire money from a bank to another account within the same bank, that is probably the fastest transfer that there can possibly be. So, if you already have an account at M&T Bank, it would probably be a good idea to use that account to wire your deposit. So, there you have it. That's everything I know, and some things that I don't know, but still thought were worth including about Ciocca Corvette opening reservations for the C8 Z06. Almost everything there comes off of CorvetteForum.com, so you can head over there and you can check it all out for yourself. I'm not telling you anything that's special or privileged knowledge by myself. If you like this video or you like the channel, I'm restoring or rebuilding the wrecked C7 Corvette here. There's a nice video series on that. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit subscribe. I think I've got 42 subscribers and I'm really trying to get to 100. But otherwise, I'm glad you stopped by, and thank you very much for watching.